Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys Secret Base figure preview video. Before we begin, I have to say a massive thank you to Ryan Kirkwood for going out in person and snapping these stunning high-res pics. Show Ryan some love in the comments down below. He's back in Hong Kong and he's back to work taking some badass pictures for the preview videos. Without him, this series literally wouldn't be possible. While you're down in the description, if you are looking to pre-order your very own Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3 Nebula, she is available with toyswonderland.com. The link is down there. They have Pay in 4 and a loyalty program. While you are down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button, so you're notified as soon as a brand new Hot Toys review or figure preview video goes live on the channel. Oh, I'm so excited. We are this close to completing the team from Volume 3. Hot Toys, please do not let us down. Nebula, she was one of my favorite characters in the movie. In fact, she has been one of my favorite characters for a while. She's sassy, she's confident, she kicks ass, and she just looks really cool. Now, this version does come with more than the previous one. This time you have the swap out weapons. And no, they don't light up. I don't think they need to. The paint on that blade is so convincing. It looks like it's glowing. That I prefer. Who is going to have button cell batteries realistically in their figure's arms that you're going to go in, look at the collection, turn the LEDs on, stand back, admire it for 30 seconds, then the button cell batteries die, pop new ones in with the teeny tiny screwdriver and repeat. Nobody wants to do that. Just paint them to look like they're lit up, which is exactly what they've done. The display base, hexagonal, can't complain about that. It's uniform with the rest of the team, just like their uniforms, I am so sorry. Then for her boots, a split cut boot design. Thank you, Hot Toys. Maximum range of motion triumphs once again. There's some speckling of dirt and grime on the surface, leather grain texture, sections that look like fabric, stitching, buckles, and tread on the underside of those boots. They look relatively chonky, and Karen Gillan is no small human being. She's already pretty darn tall. So I'm expecting Nebula to be tall alongside Star-Lord and the rest of the crew. Speaking of Star-Lord, you can see him just off to the left. And the reason I mention him is that the color match between Nebula's suit and his suit is on point. It's the same fabric, the same shade of blue, and it's painted in the same way. Yes, I said painted because there is dirt and grime on the surface. You can see it. The seams, they look soiled. This outfit looks disheveled. It's not a brand new outfit, yet it's not completely ruined at the same time. It still has that vibrancy to the blue. And it's a very busy outfit. We've got panel lines, we've got different mesh sections. We also have some red details, some pops of color, never a bad thing. Then for her belt, it is fully sculpted. Now, if you're wondering why she is in mid-air with a dynamic flight pole, you'll find out in just a second. Now, the rest of her outfit for her upper torso, also fabric, and the red sections around the front, is it just me or do they look like rubber? At least that's what I'm gonna go with. The fabric for the pants, in fact the entire suit, is fabric. There's not a ton of screen printing here, which means you can pose these Guardians. Finally, you can have some Guardians that can pose well and be left in those poses long term in the display. Those rubber sections on her torso, they don't look like they're going to deform and get damaged. They do look like door seals or some kind of little sticky outy pieces. You know what I mean, they just look like rubber. For those wondering earlier, the cliffhanger, why is she on a flight pole? She comes with a jetpack, and she has some shoulder pads integrated into the jetpack. I wouldn't be surprised if some people display her without the wings on, and just have that armor plating on her chest and on her shoulders to bulk her out a little bit, and to make her look slightly different compared to the other Nebula, the original one. Now, the sculpt work here is great. Got honeycomb patterns, a lot of detail work on the surface. She also has even more armor plating with that strap around the bicep underneath the jetpack armor. Multiple layers of armor, if you will. It's also an asymmetrical design for Nebula. One side is her blue organic side, whereas on the other side, it's all robotic. This arm as well is pegged in separately to the outfit at the shoulder, so you can move it independently of that screen printed section around the shoulder area. There is an exposed elbow joint. It doesn't bother me because the arm is so busy in and of itself with all the little nooks and crannies and the swap out weapons. It just makes sense to do it that way, and it does not ruin the illusion, and it does not make this figure look cheap and nasty. That effect with the glowing end piece, oh, that's stunning. Unfortunately, we don't have any such glowing effect on the jetpack. In the promo pics, they photoshopped it to look like it was glowing, whereas you can see as plain as day it does not. They could add some feathered shading around the edge of yellow and paint the middle in white, and that would sell the effect and make it look like the jetpack was activated. For me, I don't want her with the jetpack on anyway. I want her displayed in her Guardian's uniform, just like the rest of the team. I want them all matching, hence why it's called a uniform. The yellow and gunmetal combo, it almost makes this look industrial, which is maybe what it was supposed to be used for on Nowhere. Maybe this is some kind of mining equipment that was left over, and Nebula decided, yep, I'm gonna grab that, and I'm gonna use it to kick some ass. Okay, the head sculpt, I like it, but I don't love it. Technically speaking, it's good. There's skin texture, there's a metallicness to the central line down the middle. Panel lines, the eyebrows look good, the eyes are a pretty set, nice and gloss and black. But it's also like 80% reuse from the original Nebula. The expression is the same, meaning she looks really bored. And most of the time, Nebula isn't bored, she is very, very angry, almost all of the time. A furrowed brow, maybe her mouth slightly open as though she's about to say something rude or mean to Drax, perhaps. I would have liked to have seen that, even as a secondary head sculpt option. They have remolded some pieces around the eye, is very, very different compared to the original one. All of that cybernetic stuff is gone. She's less cybernetic now, I suppose. If they were going to the hassle of remolding that, why not just do a new head sculpt entirely? It seems a little bit weird to me. Do let me know if you like this head sculpt down in the comments below. With Star-Lord having such a charismatic expression with the smirk, I would have liked to have seen an expression on Nebula that could have played off that. This can, if you want Nebula to look bored. Now that we are getting the entire crew, it seems, Hot Toys, do not let us down. We need the entire team. We need a new Gamora, and we certainly need Drax and Mantis. I'm thinking that they will get that done. We will just have to wait and see. For now, I cannot wait to get this Nebula. Let me know in the comments section if you feel the same, or not. Totally fine. If you are looking to grab her, she is available to pre-order from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They have Pay in 4 and a loyalty program. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.